welcome to today's stream. What's goody, everybody? Welcome to today's live. Happy Saturday, everybody. I don't know what y'all up to, but I'm here with Legend and we chilling. Welcome to Cheat Challenge, 60-second Ass-Sess. And we're gonna work on a song right now. I know I probably already worked on a song today, but why not? You know what I mean? Plus, I just like the footage on this ZV-1, so it just makes everything look dope. So reheat chat plus, you know, you want to work on this song? That's it. That's the only reason we're doing it. Let's see what we have in the vault. Tell me if you're feeling this, chat. What it do, Gemzo? What it do, Gemzo? You already see the vibes, man. Studio time. Need some weed. Already see the vibes, guys. cookies. You smoking some cookies? The cookies be busting, you know you getting lit.
It's too late for us, for us, for us. No, it's too late for us. It's too late for us.
Still on the beat. I love you.
Hope you guys is feeling the new camera. You already see the vibe. Chichiman from the BX. I mean, new streaming ways. I'm figuring this shit out, guys. Now I'm looking like a whole professional YouTuber and shit. You know what I mean? You see everything, the whole setup, man. Like, we've grown up, man. You got letters in the bottom, you got letters in the top. Like, we look amazing, people. I mean, the clarity of the camera just makes me look uglier.
I love you.
But I'll take that. You know what I mean? And if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go subscribe right now. YouTube. Oh shit, that help. Ooh, that shit look fire on that. It's too late for us, but not too late for drugs, and not too late for babes, and not too late for us. I know that one fuck with us. I know I just wanna fuck with you. But you know what I wanna do. It's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Nah. It's never too late. Shorty, it's the too fate. Baby, don't be two-faced. It's never too late. Blood. Baby, let me tell ya what. Shorty, let me show you what. Nah. Shorty, let me tell you something. Life is all about what you hunting. It's not about where you going. It's about how you got me. Life will bring you joy, a lot of. Life could bring you joy, a lot of hurting. It's never too late. Life will give you more than two fate. Life will give you options. You got two. You gotta choose. You gotta choose, babe. Life will give you options, baby, two ways. Life will give you, life will give you options, baby. Life will give you options. Better move, sway. Better move, sway. Better use. Life will make you lose weight. Life will knock you down, but never lose faith. Life will knock you down, but never lose faith. You might think it's a loss, but that's a new. But you just. It's a. It's pers. It's perspective. The way you move. A. Loves the double edge. Loves the double-edged blade. It's how you move around, not who you weigh. It's watch who you are. Watch who you approach. That when you. It's never too late. Life will knock you down, but never lose faith. Baby, things would be. It may be looking down. Love's a two-way street, so best to choose lanes. Love's a two-way street, so choose lane. So best. Love is a two-way street, so you choose. So you. Love's a two-way street, so I better choose lanes. Love's a two-way street, so better choose lanes. Love's a two-way street, so better choose lanes. Name. You could change the goal, but never choose. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Choose the path to goals, but never change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Change the path to goal, but never lose aim. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Life's not what you've been told. Life ain't what it's told, but never lose shame. Life ain't how it goes, but never lose shame. Life ain't how it goes, but never lose shame. You gotta move like Hussein, you name. Gotta move like Hussein. Hey Siri, what does woes mean? Hey Siri, what does the word woes mean? A great sorrow or distress. Try to avoid the woes, but try to avoid the woes. And Even when they will call you crazy, but you're Hussein. They gonna call you crazy, but you're Hussein. They gonna call you crazy. They gonna call you crazy, but you're Hussein. Hussein. I've been called a dictator like Hussein. I've been, I've been called a tyrant like Hussein. Like they gonna call you tyrant like Hussein. Cause you and me are like Wu Tang. Yeah, we move swang. And we move swing. Yeah, we do bang. Cause you and me move like Wu Tang. Yeah, they you and we yeah Wu and yeah. They know that we move like Wu Tang. Yeah, like you bang. Yeah. They gonna say that we move like Wu Tang. Yeah, you bang, baby, you bang. Cause you know, baby, we do things. We like Wu Tang. Cause we move with slang like Wu Tang. And they can't do what I do. And they can't do things. They can't wait do. They can't. They can't do what I do. Can't do what how. Can't do what you. Cause they want us apart like two shoestrings. Cause they want us apart like two shoestrings. Like blue and like red and blue gangs. Like red and blue gang. Like red and blue gangs. Y'all can hear it, so yeah, let me play it, let me play it. Don't go nowhere. Let me play it, let me play it. Tell me how it's sounding so far.
It's too late for us. It's too late for us.
Still on the beat. I love you.
It's never too late. Life will knock you down, but never lose faith. Love's a two-way street, so better choose lanes. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Life ain't how it goes, but never lose shame. They gon' call you crazy, but you're Hussein. They gon' call you tyrant like Hussein. Cause they want us apart like two shoestrings. Like red and blue gangs. So if we knew things, we will move like in Rome. We will move when in Rome. If the climate's chilly, then I'm burning when I'm chrome. If it's getting hoppy, then I'm walking with the chrome. When in Rome, if it's getting hoppy, then I'm walking with the chrome. Shorty, please stop it. I just want to get some dome. Shorty, please stop it. I just want to take you home. But you just keep fighting like you got somebody on. Like you got. But you keep fighting like you got somebody home. Like you got, like someone's blowing up your phone. But you like you got somebody blowing up your phone. You say that you do. Shorty, yeah, you moving your up. Shorty, yeah, you moving very sloppy. It's going months. It's going months. It's going months. Going on months. Ready to walk away and leave it on. Ready to walk away and leave it all alone. Ready to walk away and leave it all alone. You look like you don't give a fuck. You look like it's like you wouldn't do it happy. It's never too late. Bad guys never go away. Bad guys never too late. Bad guys never too late. Bad guys stop hurting. Bad guys never too late. Stop hurting. Bad guys never too late. Bad guys never too late. Stop hurting. Bad guys. Bad guys. Bad guys never late. If it's too late, just let me know. If it's too late, let me know. I walk away, baby. It's never too late. But if it is, I walk away. It's never too late. Too late for you to ever come see me. I guess it's too late. Bad girl, guess it's too late. Bad girl, I guess it's too late now. Let's see what we got. Because I have terrible news for you guys. Terrible news. Terrible news. Terrible. I really don't want to do this song anymore. What it do, Oliver? Olivero, what it do, what it do, what it do? What it do, Gator Boots? But we're about to hear it anyway. Let's hear what I got so far. I feel like doing a different song now. I don't feel like doing a love song anymore.
It's too late for us.
I love you.
It's never too late. Life will knock you down, but never lose faith. Love's a two-way street, so better choose lanes. Change the path to goals, but never lose aim. Life ain't how it goes, but never lose shame. They gon' call you crazy, but you're Hussein. They gon' call you tyrant like Hussein. Cause they want us apart like two shoestrings, like red and blue gangs. So if we knew things, when in Rome, if it's getting oppy, then I'm walking with the chrome. Shorty, please stop it, I just wanna take you home. But you like you got somebody blowing up your phone. I can't believe you're a stranger. I can't believe you're a stranger. I can't believe you're someone used to know. I can't believe you're somebody used to know. I can't believe that you want to lose it all. I can't believe that you want to lose it all. I can't believe it. I can't believe that you want to lose it all. I can't believe. I can't believe you're a stranger. I can't believe you prefer this BDN. I can't believe we. I can't believe that you. I can't believe that you want to let this end. I can't believe you want to let this all end. I can't believe that we're strangers all. I can't believe we're strangers all over again. I can't believe we're strangers all over again. Can't believe we're strangers all over again. I can't believe we're strangers all over. I can't believe that we're strangers all over again. I can't believe we're strangers all over again. I can't believe we're strangers over again. I can't believe we're strangers again. I can't believe we're strangers again. That's what we gotta do. I can't believe we're strangers again. We're strangers over. We're strangers over again. All over again. Can't believe we're strangers all over again. Can't believe can't believe you married me. Can't believe you married me. Can't believe you ain't even tried to be friends. I never cried so much back in my. I never ever cried so much for. I can't believe you'd let this all end. That's why. That's why I know that. But I don't. And that's why I know that I don't trust Now I'm all cried out in Maybach back in a Maybach black Benz. Now I'm all cried out in a Maybach black Benz. Now I'm all cried out in a Maybach black Benz. Now I'm all cried out in Now I'm all cried out in a Maybach black Benz. Now I'm all cried out. Now I'm all cried out in a Maybach black Benz. It's too It's too late. But shorty, I'm fake. It's too late. Nah, shorty, I ain't trying to be fake. Nah, shorty, I just want to leave late. Shorty, I just want to eat late. Too late. Nah, shorty, I ain't trying to be fake. Nah, shorty, I'm trying to be late. Shorty, I. Nah, shorty, I just want to eat late. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nah, everybody makes some mistakes. I've got a hot temper, and I know I'm an improvement. Got a hot temper. I've got a hot temper, and I know an improvement. Will never touch her. Never leave. Anger management. God, I need soothing. Anger management. Girl, I need soothing. Girl, I need soothing. Girl, I need movement. Girl, I need soothing. Anger management. Girl, I need soothing. Now this shit is acting up. Girl, I need soothing. Oh, that's just staying like that. Girl, I need. Girl, I need soothing. Girl, I need soothing. Gonna be my bad guy. You see. You see what I get. You see how a bad man. You see how this bad man got movement. You see how this bad man got movement. You see how this bad man got movement. Self-made no cold son. Bad man got movement. You see how this bad man got movement. You see how this bad man got movement. You see how this bad man got movement. bullshit. Made my first milli talking bullshit. Made my first million talking bullshit. Oh, but I had to restart the computer. In the meantime, let's listen to the last song I recorded. Oh, well, that's right, the computer's restarted. Never mind. It's the same thing as not opening it. Might as well open it. Set it up and try it out. Then put it to the side. Log into your Facebook. Do the bare minimum. At least. I am hungry. What am I gonna eat? What should I eat, chat? Put it in the chat. What should I eat? What should I eat, chat? Can't see the chat. What the fuck? This is some bullshit. You can't do that. What's the word, chat? Hope everybody's tapping in. Hmm. That's my. Maybe that's what I want. I want some fish. I'm hungry. What do you say? It's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late.
On Jay-Z, and before his passing, Pimp was about to expose some serious dirt on Jay-Z. And with these recent Diddy and Jay-Z allegations shaking up the industry, fans are starting to connect the dots in ways we never expected. Chad Butler, aka Pimp C, repped Louisiana as one half of the hip-hop duo UGK alongside Bun B. They left an undeniable mark on the game, and one of their biggest collabs was with Jay-Z on Big Pimpin'. The track went platinum, but behind the scenes, things were messy, and Pimp C wasn't feeling Jay-Z because of Jay's past beef with Tupac.
Where are these sex bugs I work for?
Dress for the job you want. This is what I hate to come out of my office.
According to UGK's former manager Greg Taylor, Dame Dash had agreed to give $1 million to UGK for the collab, but when Pimp C heard about it, he said that the check should go to Tupac's mom, Afeni Shakur. But that's not all. According to Greg, Jay-Z was actually on the call listening, and he heard Pimp C dissing him. And while Pimp eventually gave in and did Big Pimpin', Bun B said it took some serious reverse psychology to get Pimp on board. And even after the track blew up, Pimp didn't really rate it. And he couldn't care less about getting a co-sign from Jay-Z. Now here's where we get to the conspiracy part. There's this wild theory making the rounds about Pimp C's untimely death. And it's coming straight from Jaguar Wright. She's been out here claiming that Jay might have had a hand in getting Pimp out of the way.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
Now, to give you some context, in early December 2007, Pimp C was staying at the Mondrian Hotel in West Hollywood, getting ready for a performance with Too Short. Everything seemed normal until December 4th when Pimp was supposed to catch a flight back home. Pimp's wife, Chinara, and cousin Ed were waiting at the airport and couldn't get a hold of him. So Chinara called the hotel, and when staff checked his room, they found Pimp C unresponsive.
All new iPhone users do these 3 mistakes. Number 1 is deleting photos manually. Number 2 is deleting all the apps on the phone. Number 3 is buying cloud storage. I am begging you not to do these iPhone mistakes. Instead, use Cleanup. Open this. Optimize storage. Get rid of your duplicate photos and videos. Delete promotions and spam emails. Download Cleanup for free. All new iPhone users do these 3 mistakes. Number 1 is deleting photos manually. Number 2 is deleting all the apps on the phone.
Tragically, he was pronounced dead at just 33 years old.
He's a hometown hero from Port Arthur, Texas, and he put this town on the map instead of UGK for life. So, we're going to definitely, all these people out here, we're going to definitely make sure we represent it.
As hundreds lined the streets, while the body of Butler was taken to his final resting place, many say he lived his life cut too short to the fullest.
Now, as for the cause of death, the coroner's report ruled it accidental, blaming Pimp's lean use mixed with sleep apnea. But here's where it gets sketchy. DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia claimed that Pimp's manager Rick Martin told him he saw Pimp's body in the hotel room and the room looked like it had been shot up. Martin said, he was laying down like he was praying, but there was blood around like he was shot. They thought he was shot in the head, but they didn't know what the hell happened because there was blood everywhere. They thought he was shot. He was knelt down like he was praying, and the candles were all the way burnt down, so they knew he'd probably been dead for a day or so because he always lit those candles to sleep. He lit those big, tall candles, and they had been burnt down, so he probably was dead for a while. And to this day, Pimp's fans are still refusing to accept the official narrative, with some even wondering if Jay-Z had a hand in Pimp's untimely demise.
Don't worry, I got you. Blue Chews gives you a longer lasting, a stronger erection. Try it for free for your first month, so what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Don't worry, I got you.
And with some even wondering if Jay-Z had a hand in Pimp's untimely demise. One fan pointed out, Pimp C was unalived on the day Jay-Z celebrated a birthday.
add this scrolling animation to your website.
I came up empty-handed, which led us to another little piece of evidence. Boom. And that is the head Serbian BIC, Marina Abramovic. What is Abramovic? Now, this is not to be confused with another witch on this channel. Lima Abramovic, I know the likelihood for confusion is uncanny, and Lima's mother's accent sounds uncannily similar. I'm talking, I could close my eyes, I wouldn't know who was talking.
Please, this can go public.
My email become public.
That's interesting to me. Anyway, Marina Abramovic alleges to be a so-called performance artist. And honestly, she may very well be, but it ain't no performance I ever want to go to or see or be around or experience in any way for any reason. It looks depraved. I'll just leave it at that. I rebuke. Thus for entertainment, education purposes only. It's nasty. I hate watching her stuff. She's disgusting. She disgusts me. She is a grotesque and detestable individual. But anyway, so Marina has been prominently featured in at least one Jay-Z music video, and it is cringe and embarrassing AF. Like, I legit almost felt secondhand embarrassed for Jay-Z. Then I came to my senses, but poor thing, bless his heart, Marina is literally laughing right in his face. But that's not the only time he's been seen hanging out with her and, you know, their little crew that they hang out with. And I know y'all want me to do a whole entire video investigation on this lady, but I honestly cannot look at her face or hear her voice or look at her depraved and detestable and grotesque. I'm not calling it art. Sorry. Work product. I can't look at it for longer than a few minutes, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a whole investigation on her. She's deplorable. Anyway, apparently she's like good friends with like Hillary Clinton. That's, I think, what I wanted to. How it's like confirmed that Hillary did actually go.
No, you've been accused essentially of doing black magic in order to help Hillary Clinton. I mean, that's kind of
where we are.
Creative spirit cooking dinner with
Right.
the blood, basically. Right. Okay, this is how insanity of this election is. It's just incredible. So I have to just tell you, first of all, what is happening now. My email become public. I have to change my email. I have to change my telephone. My all credit cards are blocked. I can't take any money out. It's incredible because everything been hacked. So what happened is that I give context to the public. You know, I have my art institute called Abramovich Marina Institute for Long Duration Performance Art. So I've been raising the money through Kickstarter. Tony Podesta, who is the brother of John Podesta,
Who is Hillary Clinton's campaign manager?
Exactly. He is my collector since more than 30 years of my work and friend. So he helped with donating some money to this institute, like many other people, 4,500 people to tell you. And then I had rewards, and some rewards is the dinner with me. So I invite 10 people for this dinner and call Spirit Cooking, because Spirit Cooking is my work since I do it since 90s, and it is actually poetry.
And like, what in the world is that woman enjoying this art for? I mean, look at her. She enjoys the clowns.
What's the difference for a woman in comedy than a man in comedy? Can they do the same thing?
Comedy is okay, but clown is more difficult.
Anyway, alas. And from what everything I know about witches, I mean, if you just take one look at this woman's face, especially this side profile, I don't even think you ever had to see a witch before in your life to know for a fact Marina Abramovic is a witch. I mean, look at the chin, the nose curl, the way the black hair, the way she looks like she's gonna hurt you or something. That looks like a witch to me. But apparently, she denies that she's a witch. She said she ain't a witch. I mean, maybe she never actually said that. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she just tried to imply it. I need to go back and see if I can get her actually denying it, because that would open a whole new investigation. But anyway, she said she ain't. So for the purposes of this thing I wrote, it's inconclusive. Alas, she denies the witchcraft allegation and says that her spirit cookbook was just a book of poems that weren't meant to be taken literally.
And it is actually poetry.
But then she kind of contradicts herself a little bit in this radio interview where she literally calls that cooking style her life's work that she's been doing for 30 years. So it's inconclusive whether or not she even like meant to write that book as poetry or literal, because she was literally putting it on the walls in the museum. But I can't talk about it too much more. Anyway, it's hard to say whether her association with Jay-Z makes Beyonce a witch by association. That's basically the conclusion there. But it certainly puts Jay-Z and Beyonce one additional connection point away from the most powerful politicians in this country, because Marina is a very politically connected individual. We have a whole side note podcast episode thing coming out on that later.
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get into that later. But this kind of makes me question some of the other allegations in the various lawsuits about how, like, maybe the police and the government and everybody is involved in some of this scheme. Because, I mean, like, it's not hard to imagine that they could have those connections. I don't know. Inconclusive, y'all. Innocent until proven guilty. But I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. You're probably thinking something along the lines of this guy's comment. That these celebrities are victims of deranged and unhinged schizophrenic lunatics. This guy put this comment up talking about this is a textbook example of the schizophrenia or something like that. And that's what they said about Amanda Rabb. But then when you look into her allegations, supposedly so schizophrenic, it was like she was being followed and used as an experiment. And I mean, she did say some other stuff, like she was cloned. But like, I don't know, some of those, it's kind of like this. Like some of the allegations were serious and sincere. It wasn't like, are we supposed to not believe anything she says? That's what they want you to do. In the current popular opinion, and even of many judges, we live in a time where if someone has a diagnosis of a certain mental illness, especially schizophrenia, then the general consensus in polite society is to essentially disregard any and everything that person ever says. It's basically encouraged to not believe a single word out of a schizophrenic person's mouth. And I don't know how we got there exactly, because I don't believe any mental health diagnosis should make you discount every word that comes out of someone's mouth. I mean, I guess unless the mental health diagnosis is pathological liar, but even still, I mean, I digress. What I find miraculous and convenient is that any time someone alleges they are being stalked, harassed, or experimented on by the government, they are assumed to be schizophrenic. In fact, it's one of the symptoms of schizophrenia that you think the government is stalking you. It's like a textbook, like this guy said, textbook. By no means am I a doctor, and I don't even play one on YouTube. Please go and seek out your own medical help. It ain't coming from me, all right, with your doctor. But hear me out. Isn't it convenient for the powers that be that there's a whole entire diagnosis that the symptoms for which include specifically the afflicted person believes they're being monitored, stalked, or harassed with technology by the government or by anybody? And there's a very limited set of circumstances that allows the government to take away our rights without due process. And one of those circumstances is if a person has schizophrenia. Like, really think about it. A symptom of schizophrenia is thinking the government or Beyonce or whoever famous person is stalking you or experimenting on you. And schizophrenia is one of the few reasons the government can take you against your will into forced psychiatric incarceration where they can medicate you, drug you, keep you.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk with you about patient rights during a 5150.
Actually, I'll rearrange the statements as a question. I think that's going to drive the point home a little bit better. Let me ask you this. Let's travel over to the hypothetical dimension, somewhere else, not here. We don't live there, somewhere else, just for a few seconds. Let's say we're in a reality where Beyonce and Jay-Z are serial stalker witchcraft practitioners who are abusing people and stealing their IP and killing their kittens with witchcraft and magic, or anything else, poison. In that dimension over there, where do these purported victims go for help, justice? Because the allegation that Beyonce or Jay-Z could possibly be involved in this type of activity is dismissed outright by federal judges as delusional without ever hearing or seeing any evidence. Sua sponte on their own, without anybody responding, they just said no, it's delusional. I don't know, it's just things to think about. But then there's all these alternative allegations that no. Beyonce is not a mastermind extreme witch. On the contrary. En contraire. She is a victim herself, and she is trapped in her own basement or something. I'll insert here some clips from the more conspiratorial side of the social media, and I'll let you know what the girlies and everybody else been saying about all that. Hopefully we don't have to start a free Beyonce movement anytime soon.
There's been a lot of speculation lately that Jay-Z is holding Beyonce hostage in their marriage and giving her illegal substances to keep her under control. Many fans have also noticed that Beyonce completely lost her spark ever since Jay got exposed for cheating. And they're saying it's truly terrifying how hypnotized and dazed Beyonce looks these days.
But yeah, I set out to investigate whether or not Beyonce is an extreme witch, and pretty much intended to debunk very easily that Beyonce is an extreme witch, but I haven't seen it debunked anywhere in court. And even the witches themselves, purported witches, they couldn't really tell me whether she's an extreme witch or not. The extreme witch allegations were not dismissed on any factual grounds. They were dismissed because there was a failure to prosecute. Was there a settlement? I don't know, but there was allegedly a settlement in the now dismissed as frivolous Charlene Latham case, and I could keep going like this for probably like a year or something. Anyway, that's all I really have for today. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation. Love you, mean, goodbye. Hello everybody, thank you for checking out the channel. What you just saw was actually a clip from a larger video that I just did. Or maybe I did it a while back, depends on when you see the clip. If you want to see the full video, check the description box, it'll be linked down there. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications on, and make sure you didn't get inadvertently unsubscribed. That's all I really have for today. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation, and neither are opinions, girl. Love you, mean it, okay, bye.
We built a 7-figure business as a 2-person agency, and I wish we had HoneyBook when we started 10 years ago.
Businesses need to be organized, professional, and maintain a consistent client experience. That's the challenge that we're all facing and need a solution for.
But with HoneyBook, you can focus on doing what you love without all the busy work.
Sending and creating beautiful and professional client proposals and contracts and getting them signed quickly and efficiently.
You can easily schedule invoices and reminders, accept payments. Oh, and fun fact, 90% of invoices sent from HoneyBook are paid on time or early. And is there anything sweeter than an invoice paid early?
There really isn't. And you can also manage all your client communication, so none of this text, email, DMs, hybrid thing. Everything is in one place, including scheduling meetings and creating custom automations for emails, follow-ups, and responses to inquiries so that you can not only save time, but really impress your clients. Grow your business your own way. Start a free trial today.
If you have a child, 12 or older, and you'd like for them to get into the best university possible, I have something very important to tell you. You see, stop leaving your 6th to 12th graders' future to chance.
Is Beyonce a witch?
The fact that people keep saying I'm crazy, hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Beverly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, accusations of witchcraft, extreme witchcraft.
Thompson claims Beyonce, she refers to as this person, has started a campaign of harassment against her. That includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of sexual molestation.
Extreme witchcraft and magic spells.
Extreme witchcraft and dark magic to torture her. She says that Beyonce has been using her magic to run surveillance and control this drummer's finances.
She also claims Beyonce murdered her kitten after the singer put a spell on it.
They were like, the cat has a spell on it. The cat was taken back from her people, and
they point to hand signals like this as an example of her communicating cryptic messages.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff.
Bulging muscles and contorted face.
She's even encouraged other celebrities to also steal and copy my ideas.
How do you prove she's a witch? Do you put her in like a big tank of water? So what? How does that work?
This has been going on since 2006, so this has been a complete nightmare.
Spirit cooking, because spirit cooking is my work since I do it since 90s.
Do not send any hate or honestly comments of any kind to anyone mentioned in this video on behalf of me or yourself. The purpose of this video is to give my commentary and opinion on matters of public concern. Thank you.
DJ investigate, she gonna find the truth, she gonna crack the case here. It's not a lie when it's paperwork, she will expose the truth. Daily updates for you. Better subscribe like I knew you would. We gotta stand for what's right, we gotta do for the good, yeah. I don't know what y'all have heard. That surprise witness got the word. We don't believe in Scientology. I do not need your mind control on me. We don't need your conservatorship, no. We doing right, what's right for the kids. Whoa.
Y'all cannot control me. I control my own mind. You could've controlled me then. Still not in this lifetime. Can you send us down the pink angel from the heavens of truth? You don't want to debate with BJ. Studying law is what she do.
The biggest companies in the world are willing to pay big bucks for anyone who's able to code. And you may think that's not you, but what if I told you there's a way to learn the basic skills needed to work with these companies? Even if you've never worked online before, even if you don't have a degree, and even
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing Lunchly and Lunchables. For those of you who don't know, Lunchly is a super original product that has never been seen before. Some of the most brilliant minds of YouTube came together to create Lunchly, who really care about people and their nutrition and their kids, came together to make this epic product. I'm so sorry. I think I threw up a little bit saying that. None of them are foodies, nor do they give a shit.
Wait, so it's just Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables?
I got some plates here. First things first, let's just open them up, put them on a plate, see what they look like. I also have a panel of esteemed, non-biased judges that will be doing a taste test, so stay tuned for that. I don't have the Turkey Stack'ems one because over the last month, 4 weeks, we have been looking for it nonstop. It sounds like the stores that we went to had never got them because no one had ever seen them. All right, so let's open these up. Oh man, this packaging. I like that it just says epic ingredients. We'll break it down. We'll see if these are epic ingredients. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get this going. This one does not say epic ingredients.
I think I would be the first.
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024. And today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Especially like kids that are so young, they may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it. I saw a picture circulating about mold, but I didn't know if it was fake or, you know, I just had heard about it, but this is real, you guys.
And there's mold. Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
Oh my god,
it's actually disgusting.
epic ingredients. This is mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy. You should not eat molds. I don't know if this is an issue in their recipe development or packaging. I think it's a packaging issue. The sealant here feels really cheap, like whatever is holding this on the top. It is not vacuum tight. I'm gonna make these pizzas anyways. The other thing is I didn't find a tear line. Maybe did I just jump the gun? No, there's no tear line on this, like a little ketchup packet or something, so I had to use a scissor to open it. I don't know how kids at lunch would open this because they don't have scissors, so a tear line would also be a good idea, but it
What's up? Welcome to Developer Semicolon. In today's video, I'll teach you how to animate elements within the Wix Studio to achieve parallax effects. Chuck an ice latte, cold, and Jed the editor will show you his pinky finger. So make sure to subscribe, and with that introductory teaser, let's move onwards and upwards.
But it doesn't look like they can even master packaging something correctly, so I don't think getting into the details with them is really going to help anything. Maybe they should just start with the basics of not serving moldy food to people. Oh, let's put the Feastables right by all the mold, because this is the partnership that dreams are made of.
I like my cheese moldy, bruh.
It's so... Oh, it's so much mold. This is terrible. Oh my gosh.
We put a lot of effort into this.
I just want you guys to know I did not fake this. I was honestly going to go over nutritional facts and differences between the two with two physicians' input and give you healthy alternatives to these things that are still affordable. I did not expect this. You can cover the mold with the pepperonis. So here is the pizza Lunchly, and now we're going to put together the pizza Lunchable. I'm going to wash my hands just in case. Oh my gosh, this is wild. So here is the Lunchable, and it has a clear top so you can see inside of it, and you can shake it around, and I'm not seeing any mold, and you can also see on the bottom that there is no mold. This is exactly the same.
Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables?
And you guys, look, a tear top. There's a little dotted line on both sides so that kids at lunch can tear it. Now we can sprinkle our cheese on there, and I'm not afraid of this cheese. Here's our little pizzas, and here's our little crunch bar, adorable, and our Capri Sun. All right, so those are the pizzas. Looks-wise, here are the two pizzas from Lunchables and Lunchly. Lunchly is covered in mold. I'm gonna ask you guys, which one would you rather eat? Which one would you give your kid? Both are a highly processed food snack, and one is extremely moldy. So I'll leave it up to you. All right, let's open the nachos. Leave no crumbs. This one said that it's good until December 16th this year. I don't trust this at all. I also know who made it. Oh, okay. All right, let's dump it out. Okay. Let's get the nacho cheese. Okay, come on, cheese. Okay, we've got both of them on the plate, and the meals look pretty similar. The cheese dip looks a little different, and then this salsa is much thicker, and it almost looks like a tomato paste. I cook a lot of Italian food and pasta, and I use tomato paste a lot, and this just looks like the consistency of tomato paste, whereas this one's more watery. It's kind of like a paste salsa. I don't know if there's any mold here. I haven't taken a bite, and I can't visually see anything, but they look pretty dang similar. Look at the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer. They're the same size. There's no difference other than ingredients.
Wait. A drink, some chocolate. Yep, some chocolate. And an entree.
Before I start comparing the two nutritionally, I was just going to go over what makes a healthy lunch. This is according to the CDC and the USDA. According to the CDC, a healthy kid's lunch contains a variety of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and a variety of protein foods. These guidelines recommend that kids limit saturated fat, added sugars, and reduce sodium intake. The USDA says kindergarten through 8th grade lunches should be between 550 and 700 calories. So neither Lunchly or Lunchables contain fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and they both have high saturated fat, high sodium, and unnecessary added sugars, and contain processed meat as the main source of protein, which has been proven to increase your risk of cancer. Especially ultra-processed foods increase your risk of obesity and your risk of cancer. I want to show you some clips from two doctors on YouTube who are going to go more in depth about the nutrition.
When terms like healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight. Throughout the Lunchly website and the social media promo posts, you'll see countless comparisons being made to Lunchables. To be honest, some of the comparisons are kind of cringe and don't make much sense to me. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled
You know what nobody talks about when it comes to building a content creator business? That if you're not using a tool like HoneyBook to stay organized and professional in your communication, you're probably leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Hi, my name is Kea, and I find there's a lot to keep track of as a content creator. Our job is not all ring lights and aesthetic shots. It's emails, contracts,
potassium, and only in the prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. I just think if a company was truly interested in creating a healthier lunch kit for kids, the USDA standards should be the minimum starting requirements. Otherwise, we're simply propagating the problem even further.
After Logan shared this image highlighting the nutritional contents and specifically calling out electrolytes compared to a Lunchable and how much better it was with all these electrolytes, I made this little joke about sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes because that's really what's happened. You don't need to drink electrolyte drinks just as part of daily life. There is no reason that the average kid that's going to eat a Lunchly needs to have more electrolytes.
I really like these videos. I'm going to link down below. I would suggest you go check them out, watch them. They go in depth about a lot of aspects about these, and I think it is worth a watch. So it's up to you. Who do you want to trust? Certified doctors or the dude bros on YouTube selling you moldy cheese? One thing I wanted to do for this video that I hadn't seen anyone else do is break down gram for gram the difference between the food, not including the beverages. The drinks, we'll talk about these later. And I just also wanted to tell people that this is an estimation. I did my very best to be accurate, but I just want to put it out there. I am not a nutritionist, but I am a foodie. And the reason I really wanted to show this is because in the promos, the dude bros are really talking about how this is so much better for you, healthier for you, and marketing it that way when they're both ultra processed foods. I really take issue with the way that they marketed Lunchly because they're splitting hairs between two ultra-processed foods, and they're cherry-picking these categories as if they're super better for you. For example, in front of me I have the nachos, so they're saying that their Fiesta Nachos has 9 grams of protein, whereas Lunchables has 7. And the calories is 360, and over here it's 450. But calories, this isn't even enough calories of what a kid needs at lunchtime. Both of these don't measure up. Not all calories are bad calories. Kids need calories, and they aren't getting enough. I would say in this case, especially for kids, saying that this is less calories is not a brag. And down here it says, see nutrition panel for total fat, saturated fat, and sodium content. So those are the things that we really want to pay attention to. And the sugar here is less, primarily because of the drink. Instead of having a Capri Sun with sugar, you're getting Prime, which both are bad. Kids need water. This really bothers me because they're cherry picking, and I'm going to show on the screen the nutrition. We're going to go over it. So we've broken these down gram per gram to compare them for each category. So we've broken down the pizza Lunchly and Lunchables, the nachos Lunchly and Lunchables, and the turkey snack Lunchly and Lunchables. As you can see, some things are a little bit better for Lunchly, some things are a little bit better for Lunchables, but you're basically splitting hairs. They're both crap. Literally, if there weren't candy bars here, I couldn't even tell a difference. They're so similar, not just on the plate, but also in their packaging. Like, look at this. They're the exact same flavor combos on the plate. They look the same. Also, I just noticed even with the font of the branding, this L over here, the Lunchly L, it goes underneath the Y. And then look at the Lunchables. It's the same design. I guess Jimmy's used to taking L's. They literally ripped this brand off, just repackaged it, put a few differences in there, and then made another ultra-processed piece of crap. Like in KSI, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul say this is better for you. In my opinion, that is completely false advertising. It's unoriginal. It's the same repackaged poop. All right, let's talk about prices. We're going to compare them both, and not only compare them, but let's also go over some healthy alternatives and the price associated with those as well. Both of these, Lunchly and Lunchables, were available at my local Ralph's. Lunchly was $3.99 and Lunchables was $3.79. And it got me thinking, what kind of other lunch could we make on our own for a similar price without having to cook anything? Like if you're a mom, you're on the go, you don't have time, you need to throw something together quickly, there's a lot of other alternatives that are much more healthy and around the same price point. Let's go over some alternatives. So in front of me are 2 different lunch options that I put together, and both of them, there's no baking, there's no cooking involved. I got all the ingredients at Sprouts, and I got organic things when they were available. Now this first lunch over here, the total price was $3.21. We've got a string cheese, some mixed nuts, a banana, got our fruits and veggies, and then over here we've got snap peas, we've got some wheat crackers, and some organic popcorn. Not only is this one more nutritional than a Lunchly, but it is actually more affordable. And then over here, this meal, we've got some hummus, I love it, sweet mini peppers, whole wheat crackers, carrots, an apple, and some cottage cheese. And the price of this is $4.29. And if you want to have a little dessert and add a little sweet yummy into a lunch, you can add like a natural fruit leather or a dark chocolate covered nut. Yum, yum, yum. Here's some other options I wanted to share with you. This is a company that is actually making something like Lunchables, but is actually better for you. This company is called Little Spoon Lunchers, and they are a little bit more expensive because they're using higher quality ingredients. They've got fruits and vegetables. If you want a variety, you don't want to think it through, and you want something that feels a little bit more like a cooked meal.
This isn't just any drink. This is Viva Extra. Here, try it. Right.
Aren't there supposed to be less boxes than this morning?
You know, because you're selling them and everything.
Babe, can we just
just gonna give up on your house and your wife like that?
How much cash you need?
More than I got. You remember Driscoll, the coke dealer? He stashes the coke somewhere, customers grab it, and then leave the dough.
It's red.
Tonight's the night. 25 grand.
I think I got something. $25,000. We could do anything, you and me.
Say the magic word. You and me. No one's getting shot. It goes down, don't think twice. I didn't even think once.
Not so much like a snack, this can be a great option as well. They have a version of nachos, but the ingredients are a lot more healthy. There's 10 grams of protein, there's hormone-free, a 4-cheese blend from B Crop certified Tillamook, non-GMO mini corn tortilla chips, and a banana chocolate chip muffin made with ancient grain barley flour for a sweet treat. So there are a lot of other alternatives out there, and they're also just really trying to be better for you, and I really, really appreciate that. Lastly, I wanted to share with you some pre-made affordable snacks. We found all of these at Walmart. The first one is $2.47. This is Snack Pack Turkey and Cheese. It's got broccoli, it's got a turkey sausage stick, it's got mild cheddar cheese, it's got carrots. We love it. The next one is from Taylor Farms Mini Meal. It is $3.97. It's the Mini Meal Sweet and Salty. It's got grapes, apples, peanut butter, Colby Jack cheese, crackers, and some dark chocolate. Let's talk about the two drinks really quick. I'm going to throw to a quick little clip from Dr. Brian discussing these.
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch. This is essentially a lot of potassium. It's basically flavored coconut water. That's the number 2 ingredient is coconut water, and that's where you get a lot of that potassium. So yes, it has a lot of electrolytes, but is that good? What does that mean? Are they the right electrolytes? Are they too many? Are they too few? And when's the right time to consume them?
So I had the team go out and get another Lunchly at the store. So this is like from the same store. And so let's go grab it and open it up. Here's the pizza one. Okay, so let's do this. December 8th, so it's the same date. Oh, okay, this one looks like there's no mold. You've got a 50% chance of getting mold. It's like gambling, which is something he's a big fan of.
You're very smart with your money. The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Now it's time for what we've all been waiting for. I brought in the most unbiased panel to taste test and judge Lunchables versus Lunchly. All right, fellas, come on in. I've got the food in front of us here. I'm just going to be sipping my tea. Now, which one do you guys want to start with? So we've got...
Is that mushrooms on that? What is that?
Okay,
I might want to eat those.
The first one I opened had moldy cheese in it, but the second one didn't. So do you guys feel comfortable trying the second one?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, because it...
I'll take one for the team. I might prefer to try the first one, but...
Okay, all right, so you guys want to start with nachos or pizza?
Neither.
Oh my God,
let's do nachos.
All right, over here we have Lunchly nachos. I'm even going to try it. I'll try it too.
Ting. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Just where you want
It
to
has like an
go.
aftertaste that's like, you know, like after you float up and it's like a couple minutes later, and you have like that.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
You're biased, all right?
Not me!
You're not a trustworthy.
I got paid money, you didn't, okay? I'm the least biased one here.
You cried, and all you had to go through was torture. All right,
I got paid $50,000 to say that was good, actually.
All right, so I gotta try the salsa.
Okay. Well, this is very thick.
Think.
Oh,
No, it's too late.
yeah.
It's too late.
It tastes tomato pasty. Yeah.
That tastes like an ingredient. That's not finished. You know?
I'll say that the cheese dip was much better than the tomato paste. I don't like that.
Try Lunchables.
This is Lunchables. We know that one. Which one's which?
Yeah, right? I mean, this is every baseball game I've ever been at.
Yeah.
It's that nacho cheese that they put on pretzels and everything.
I did have Lunchables when I was a kid, so I do have some nostalgia factor here.
Oh, but I will have to say, this cheesy sauce tastes okay. The tomato paste is
Salsa's
terrible.
much better in Lunchables.
This is disgusting. This is just like
That's
if you
tomato
took
paste, yeah.
a can of tomato paste and just
Literally.
put it on there. That is not. That
You try
is
the
terrible.
prime? I've actually never had prime in my life.
Would you like one? I have an extra.
Would I like one?
What do
No,
you
but
guys-
I'm supposed to be here, so I should have had these before the marathon. I would have finished it. That's a joke. I actually did finish it. No prime needed. I gotta try the candy. I've never had a Feastable either.
I've never had a Feastable.
No.
Okay, now take a big. Take a big. Don't bite me.
I'm so scared.
No. Take a big whiff, like with your nose. That smells like Hershey's.
That does smell like Hershey's.
Yeah, it's just whatever. I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm not offended. Like, bad YouTuber products, I guess.
That is chocolate.
Okay, you guys. Now here's the pizzas. Ready? I'm ready. Cheers.
Trading is not for everyone, but if you are a trader, Plus 500 is the place for you. With just a few clicks.
No, I'm Italian. This is offensive.
This is making me depressed.
Okay, I'm gonna taste this one now.
Tink.
I think that one's worse.
That one does taste a little better,
No.
but it's kind of like the better of the worst. All right, this is only 5 calories, so that's the great part. It's artificially flavored, all of it. You guys are just gonna be dripping in potassium now.
Is it supposed to taste like a melted popsicle?
Yeah, this is bad.
Fun fact about Prime is they're getting sued by the company who makes their bottles because they aren't selling enough. Why is he pushing Prime so hard? I think it's for like over $60 million, and the sales of Prime are down by 50% in the UK. So basically, Prime is tanking.
So are we going to try the blueberry pizza or no?
The second one that I opened was not moldy, and they both had the same expiration date on them, and they were both same everything. So I don't know
I'd be
what's
curious
going
to see
on.
the plastic container side by side to see if it has the sealant. Like,
So this is the one that was not moldy, and then this is the one that was moldy, but you can see the
Yeah.
kind of like adhesive, like the glue, is not here.
ooh, quality assurance issues, man. It's going to cost you a lot of money, Jimmy.
You can
Yeah.
see that the one that was not moldy, the adhesive is there. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that they should get out of food. They're just ripping off other brands. They don't bring anything new and original to the table. Even the flavors they chose are exact rip-offs of Lunchables. And what really bothers me is that they have the financial resources to make a truly better-for-you Lunchable. Like, if they wanted to fully reinvent this and make it actually good for kids, they could. This is like taking a Hostess donut and then just slapping your logo on it and being like, these are great and healthy and better for you. And oh my gosh, we've done these things, but it's cherry picking and you're swapping things that don't matter. A big thank you to my unbiased panel. Thank you, esteemed judges, for being here and trying Lunchly versus Lunchables. I think we really,
It's about the friends we made along the way.
1, 2, 3, friendship!
Here's what is new on Parallels Desktop 19. Experience running Windows on Mac like never before. Our newest version integrates with the newest operating systems.
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. As many of you know, I am talking to over 200 Beast Games contestants, crew, and about 20 ex-employees of Mr. Beast and a couple current ones. And in talking with so many people and hearing their experiences and stories, there is simply no way I can stay silent. I will explain more in the future, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I cannot in good conscience do nothing. So I'm going to keep talking about these kinds of things on my channel, and I am also going to continue to make baking videos and foodie videos because I love baking and it's one of my favorite hobbies in the entire world. So this is going to become a very unique channel. I've been joking with my friends that this is going to be a channel where you can get cookies and tea. I'm now serving cookies and tea. So for this video, I'm going to be watching and reacting to the new dog pack video. But first, before we get started, I wanted to read you a tweet that Trey Yates put out. For those of you who aren't familiar, Trey Yates is a former employee of Mr. Beast. He was very involved with many of Mr. Beast's most popular videos. This is molded. That's mold. This is not.
Videography is honestly the best when it's a team process. A collaboration and effort by a group of people all trying to achieve the best possible outcome. The laughs, the frustrations. That's truly my favorite part of this all. But what do you do when you don't have that? You don't have a client project, or your friends are all busy, or worse, none of your friends are even interested in this. I've gone through all of these things, and I think the pandemic made us all face this reality at some point. From gear to techniques to editing tips, these are my go-tos. Whether you're trying to practice, create a solo short film, or just tired of waiting for others, I've compiled everything that I know about creating effective videos without anyone's help. Let's get it. The gear you use will either make your life easier or a living hell. Trust me, I went through many iterations of the gear that I've used to film myself. And the biggest tip that I can give you is to keep it simple. Now, I understand that this is like the most boring thing you could ever buy, but it's a necessary evil. You literally can't film yourself without a tripod. I use this travel one by K&F Concept. It's not the best, but it's lightweight and it's simple, and this is why I like it. Now, this is where things can get superficial and the overthinking can set in. It really doesn't matter what camera you use. Yes, some cameras will give you a better image, more dynamic range, but if you focus on all these other elements, you shouldn't have a problem getting a cinematic image out of pretty much any camera you use. This isn't a necessity, but if you do have something that you need to say on camera, it is vital that it actually sounds good. I use these wireless microphones because I like to get distance and shoot very big shots like this, where I'm actually far away from the camera. But the voice memos app on your phone works just as well. And honestly, this is probably my favorite method because I like to just get voiceovers in, random streams of thoughts, and then I can just lay clips over top of those in the edit to drive the story forward. Now, this right here isn't necessary. You can absolutely get great compositions without a light, but these just unlock so much freedom for you as a creator to just be able to shoot wherever you want to at any time. Now, this right here is the Amaran T2C. I have tons of different recommendations for lights that fit pretty much any price point. Links down in the description. Just choose one, get whatever you can afford, and learn how to use it. This right here will make filming yourself so much freaking easier. Now, this is where stuff gets fancy if you're into that. And sometimes I'm into that. I honestly wouldn't recommend anybody buy this unless you're already making a substantial amount of money from filming yourself, or you plan on using it for client projects in the future. It's expensive as hell. It takes a ton of time to get the shots that you actually want, but 100% does make your shots more dynamic. I think the real key to filming yourself in a cinematic way is being able to see a scene cinematically without you in it, and then
There's more to explore with New York State Parks. The Parks Explorer app lets you plan getaways and discover new adventures.
just insert yourself. This comes down to compositions, layers, colors, framing, and motion. Now, I understand that this does sound extremely complex, but for me, whenever I get to a location, I just set my camera down on the tripod just like this, and I just go through these different elements of the shot. Framing really boils down to the intention of the shot. If we're trying to establish a location or a scene, I'm going to be looking for an overall wider shot just to showcase to the viewer where we are. From here, I'll probably head to a more focused shot to further define myself or action in the scene. This would probably be a medium or a close-up shot. And then from here, I can also play with depth of field as well to further separate myself and focus in on the inside of a shot. Then it's all about details. These shots are usually close to extremely close macro to show the little things that are actually massive. Now, composition is the invisible language that essentially makes our frame as aesthetic as possible. It's very complex, but I really just try to keep it simple. I just use a grid, honestly. You put your grid up on your camera, or your monitor, your screen, and you just frame up your subject at one of these different points. Most of the time, it's gonna look good. And I understand that's very surface level for this concept. It's really all about experimentation, but at the end of the day, this is usually just what I do. Other things that can help you get a more aesthetically pleasing frame, leading lines, symmetry, all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's really just all about experiment. Having multiple layers in your shots helps to create more depth. When you go to create a frame, think of it in layers. A foreground, a midground, and a background. And if you do this, you'll create some of the most dynamic images. Even though the majority of shots that you film of yourself will be static shots, you still gotta pay attention to the motion in the shots. People walking through, water in a lake moving, pedestrians walking through a frame. These are all things that are important, and just making sure that that movement goes with the natural flow of the frame. The leading lines. Basically just like a shot like this. I want to really quick show you some of my best tips for editing shots of yourself to make them that much better. I'm going to be using CapCut. It's completely free for anybody on a budget and has a few pro features that some of the expensive softwares don't even have. The first thing I want to cover is color. It's vital to help drive home that cinematic feel for your footage. If you filmed in log, the first thing you want to do is convert your footage to Rec 709 using a LUT. CapCut allows you to import any custom LUT, so just select yours and apply it. The look I'm going for is ultra warm, so I'm going to start by heading to the color wheels and dragging a tint wheel in that realm. From here, I'm going to pull some saturation from the shadows to make sure my blacks are clean, and I'm honestly loving where I am. I'll save it as a preset so I can just drag it over the other clips in the timeline, and we're solid. I love this because it makes the process so fast. I like to add just a slight zoom in and zoom out on my static shots just to give them that additional flair. All we have to do is head over to our basic video tab, add a keyframe on scale at the beginning and end of our clip, and slightly increase the scale in the last keyframe to add a subtle zoom into the clips. CapCut also has tons of different animations in the animation tab if you're looking for something more hype depending on your edit. Captions are another thing that really help emphasize the story we're telling in a project. CapCut will analyze your clips and automatically generate text captions for your entire project that you can edit and stylize exactly how you please. Throughout the intro, I really wanted to drive home that this stuff was in the past, so I added a retro effect to further add to that vintage vibe. I just searched up vintage and came across this retro effect I was really digging. Just dragging it over top of any clip in the timeline will apply the effect, and it's really that simple. Whether you're a creator on a budget or you're just looking to take advantage of some of these great features like auto captions, you can check out CapCut using the link in the description below. It's completely free, and I highly recommend it.
Waiting for food. The food is coming.
Alright, man, so this is the dilemma. I'm editing down the behind the scenes part of this video, and the audio sounds like trash.